Good.
Chris Kageleiry.
Tom Murdoch, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming in.
Is it okay if I take notes today?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Do you think there's anyone else who needs to be here today?
No, not today.
Okay, that's perfect. All right. How do you think your Thanksgiving is gonna go?
I'm a little nervous about it.
You are?
Honest, yeah. I got a lot of people coming over, so
Are you having it?
yeah, I'm a little stressed out about it. So, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very nice thing. All right. Can we get down to business?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Do you think you first tell me your role in the company?
Yeah, sure. So I'm responsible for web technology, basically. So my job is to make sure we put the tools and the technology in place that is going to help our business. So I basically am the guy that takes the strategy from our executive team and our leadership team and puts it into practice.
Now I understand that you reached out to us.
Yeah.
Now, can I understand why that is?
Yeah, sure. So we reached out at the recommendation of our consultant, and the reason for initially sending in the form on your website was because we're currently having a problem with our traffic and our unique visitors is dropping every month and every quarter. We're losing visitors to our website. So that's obviously has a big impact to the business, and we're trying to figure out how can we stop that exodus from our site.
So, is it just page views? Is that your direct form of revenue?
That's
advertisements, or is there anything else that I should know?
Yeah, so page views is definitely a key metric that we're trying to track on. We're also looking at unique visitors is another key metric for us, as well as how long those individuals are spending on the site. So what's their time on site look like? And in terms of the revenue piece that you mentioned, we use those statistics to really drive two forms of revenue. The first is advertising. So we go out to our advertisers and we say, hey, here's all the information about people that are coming to our site, how long they're spending with us, and therefore you should spend X amount of dollars with us on advertising. The second piece is subscription. So the more people that we get to the site and the more that we're able to serve them and show them relevant content, the better chance we have of converting them to a paid subscriber that is going to get access to our premium content.
And how big is your demographic? Like, is it just a specific area, or? Yeah,
it's global.
Okay.
Right now. So we historically have been a global sports website. So regardless of what team you follow, what sport you follow, or where you are in the world, we've kind of prided ourselves on having content relevant to all of those different areas of the world.
Okay, I just want to get this straight. You're a global organization. You don't tailor to a specific demographic or a specific area, and you're losing a lot of visitors as well as subscribers.
Yep.
I think my product that we can offer at Activate Lift would help your company quite a bit. Our product helps us. It's easy to implement first and foremost, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
So you save time and money.
Okay.
Also, it will increase your market share by creating more relevant content. We use a common saying in our product is test, target, report.
Okay.
We test certain content on your pages, and based on the response by your viewers, we can target certain viewers with certain content. Mm-hmm. And then we can use that to report back to us about what works best for which people in which areas, which help your company the most. Do you have any questions regarding our product?
Yeah, it seems interesting on the surface. I'm a little bit concerned about the cost. So, obviously this is something that we haven't exactly planned for. It's not a line item in our budget. So I'm interested to hear, what's this going to cost me to get onto the site.
Okay. The cost can't be specified in just like certain amounts. I can't tell you. It's more along the lines of our tech people have to look at your website, have to see how many viewers you have, how constant it is, how frequently they view your website, and based on how much viewership you have and how frequent your site is visited, that will give me a much better idea of how much it would cost your company to use our product.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, one other area that is definitely going to come up when we talk about this internally is, other organizations similar to us that you guys work with. Do you have any kind of relevant stories?
We do. We have a lot of relevant success stories, such as MSNBC during the Olympics. They experienced quite an increase in page views. People actually specifically watching the hockey games in Sochi.
Okay.
We helped them. We assisted them during the Olympics by creating more relevant web content, as well as help them reduce platform costs.
Okay.
We also have a company called Toronto Life. It's a Toronto-based magazine. We help them we help them have a 4 times increase in conversion rate, 8 times as many click-through rates, and a 10 to 20% increase in page views.
Okay.
Last but not least, Ellie. It's a French magazine. We helped them increase their page view rate by about 20%. Quite a significant amount.
Yeah.
I would describe those as a return on investment.
Yep.
It may seem expensive at the moment to invest with us, but we obviously, as you can see from our other clientele, that we've really helped them a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it'd be best if you were to buy our product. Now, I know it's a lot to think about and digest at one moment in time.
Sure.
But I'd like to talk with you in further depth about it. Perhaps I could bring my tech people with me and my marketing people with me, so we can get a much better depth about this. Is that something you'd be interested in the future?
Yeah, definitely. Seems interesting.
Okay. Is there any time in the future that you want to talk about this, or we could sit down?
Yeah, maybe Wednesday at 10.
Okay. Looks great for me. Oh, and here's my card.
Oh, great.
Do you have any questions or concerns about the meeting?
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, good job, man.